We're off to see the wizard.
Apparently, the wizard lives at the Grand Teton National Park.
At the stop sign, turn right onto Colder Bay Campground Road.
Okay, this is a strange one. At first glance, it looks like all we do is just pull in like we just did, but that puts us with our door opening up to the road, and we don't want that. We want our door opening up to the campsite. So I'm going to have to go turn around and come in the other way and pull up. And the power is at a weird place. I'm not complaining though, because we do have power and I'm really happy about that, so that's okay. But let me see if I can find a way to turn around. Many of you ask why we switched from the Basecamp 20X to the XE. All that lithium power is the main reason. Put it into perspective, here's our power cable. It has been 11 days on this trip so far since the last time we've been able to plug into electricity. We still have 45% on the battery right now, so we could go, well, we could probably go many more days, but we're glad to be able to plug in today and top everything off. She's become the stabilizer lady. Working that drill. We left for this walk that turned into a hike, thinking it was just Maggie's normal walk around the campground. So we didn't bring bear spray. We didn't come prepared for a long hike. Luckily, it's only about, I don't know, less than half a mile to the lake, and we can see it now. Oh my goodness. So we only have 2 nights here because we have 2 more appointments that we need to get to at a bigger city. So we had to cut this part a little short. Puts a lot of pressure on us to see all the things that everybody says you need to see.
And you know, what's important for us to see might not be important for you.
Yeah.
So, and I know we miss a lot, but you know, we just do the best we can and try to see the most we can in a little bit of time that we have.
We are retired. We're not on vacation. There's a difference between that, you know, and if you're there, then you understand. You just can't do these kind of trips and be in vacation mode every single day, you know, going from 8 o'clock to 8 o'clock. You'll wear yourself out. You can't do a 2 or 3 month trip and do that. But we do feel a lot of pressure here, right? That's
right, because we only have like 1 full day. And
the list is pretty big.
Yeah.
I'm betting we don't see half of it, but hey, that's okay.
Try.
The other thing that's really not good about these is they're also spread out. You know, we just say, okay, maybe we're going to go eat and we're going to go to Moore Monroe. Guess how long it takes to drive to Moore Monroe from our campsite? 43
minutes.
One way. And so, and guess,
get those pictures of the barns.
Yeah, you know, that's something, you know, you got to do. I can download those off the internet.
You can.
We didn't get to rest at all. We put our plan together and we kept adding things to what we want to try to see our first night. Here's our plan. Let's see if we make it. First stop, Moose Wilson Road. Try to do that before dinner. Hopefully.
See some moose.
Hopefully. And then second stop, that means we're going to eat dinner at Trapper Grill, which we learned about in a video about the Tetons from Through My Lens. Thank you a lot for that. And
we like that guy.
We do a lot. And it gives us enough time to eat and then hit Moore Monroe a little before sunset, right before the golden hour, to take the proverbial, what is that
barn.
thing? The barn, yeah.
The barn.
Take that. And then, right before the sun sets, we hope to hit Schwabacher Landing and get that picture. My bet is if we just get 2 of those done, we're going to be doing good. But we're shooting for all 4. Think we'll make it?
No.
Me either.
But that's okay, because we've got tomorrow.
I know we're supposed to be heading somewhere else, but this is absolutely gorgeous.
It is.
What Lynn just showed you is the Snake River. You've heard of that probably, and it is really moving. It is ripping through here. Our friend Nick Ryby, we've been a lot of places with him in our Travado days. There were so many turnoffs back there that you could hide in the woods. My bet is he'd find a way to spend the night out here, but since we have a campground, we won't do that, will we?
Make a U-turn.
Telling us to make a U-turn.
In 400 feet, make a U-turn.
At least she knows which direction.
Not really.
Another unplanned stop, but I think we're just going to change our plan and just stop where he says we need to, because this is the famous Ansel Adams photograph area. I think Lynn's going to try to replicate that with the Snake River running right in front of the Tetons.
The Grand Teton, September the 19th.
Well, we made it to the first official destination that we had planned for this evening. Almost about the time we planned to go eat dinner. So we're on the Moose Wilson Road, which is a little very narrow road in between the small towns of Moose, and you guessed it, Wilson. Supposedly, you can see a lot of wildlife here. We'll find out. We didn't see anything, but it wasn't for the lack of trying. We really drove, I guess, from 30 miles round trip to go up and back on that road. Sure wish we'd seen one. This spot we're at now.
Looks perfect.
If I were a moose, this is where I would come.
I think somebody saw a moose here before.
Yeah.
Everybody's coming back.
Maybe. The Signal Mountain area, the Signal Mountain Lodge, and then the Trapper Grill is over here. Maybe I'm starving to be really good. Might be a little bit of both. Oh God, it's been cold today in here, hasn't it?
It's freezing.
I don't know what makes it so daggum cold. It's like in the upper 40s outside, but I have been freezing this morning. Have you
It's
not?
hard for us to get out because it's been so cold.
And I had to work on getting the video ready, but geez, it's been so, I don't know. Maybe you just get your body temperature just gets chilled on down and down and down. Anyway, we're trying to decide the big decision today, which is, do we take Maggie with us on this grand loop around the Grand Tetons, or do we leave her here? I'm going to ask her what she thinks. So if we go drive and 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 drive, do you want to go with us, or do you want to stay here and take a nap? Which one do you want to do?
Let that window open.
We left the window open all night long. No wonder it was cold in there. Man, your hair looks pretty. Oh, wow. Well, there's the answer for our pup dog. So does that mean you want to go? Go ahead and hop on up there. Here's how we're going to do this today. we decided this last night on the way home. We're going to go out on what they call the Grand Loop around the Great Tetons. We're going to turn on Guide Along, which is our buddy guy that's talking to us as we go. And when he tells us to stop somewhere, if we haven't already stopped there, that's what we're going to do. Let's see what we can see.
And we found out too, there's a lot of like little cut off roads that you can go back. Yeah, dirt roads, and some of them are paved that you can kind of go. We did a couple of those last night. Yeah. You kind of go off the beaten path, and you know, we'll definitely take those because it's kind of seems to be one of our favorite things. Of course, we haven't seen any wildlife while we're doing that, but Pagma's going with us, which means there won't be any long hikes or anything today. This is just going to be a family day of riding around, and you know, like maybe our grandparents did when they did Sunday afternoon driving, except we're in a national park. Trying to cook a hot dog in here, Mommy. What are you doing? Are you hot, baby?
Why are you so hot? Good choice. First thing he told us to do was Signal Hill Mountain, which has views of Jackson Hole and the whole canyon and the whole range. So we're outside of the actual park, and we're on Antelope Flats Road now. And supposedly this...
Well done, my friends. Let's take a look at these iconic barns that remain.
Slipping through my fingers, can't recall all the days as the ocean falls and rises. So does life have to change?
It was a fun day of going out exploring, and now we're back at the campground. I'm going to head back over to our site. Plan right now, unless that plan changes, is to rest and eat and then head back out to see if we can see wildlife close to sunset. I'm proud of us. We are going to go back out and see if we can see a mother grizzly bear that comes around people, or at least close by, so she can stay away from the male grizzlies. Thanks, Teresa and David, for telling us about this.
In 600 feet, slight right onto Grandview Road.
Nobody here.
Yeah, I'm going to double check, make sure I'm in the right place. Ends up here scouting around. As it turns out, there are two of these places, and one is the trailhead and one is the end of the trailhead. And I'm looking at the map she gave us. The one we need to go to is about 25 minutes away, which is perfect. It should be right at sunset. We saw, Mommy, a moose, buddy. All right. So the closer it's gotten, we've figured out it's a grizzly. It's not a moose. We haven't seen a moose yet, but we have seen the grizzly now. Swimming across this. Look at that. Guess that's a lesson not to try to outswim a bear.
Is that a grizzly?
Yeah. I don't know whether to be, I can't be upset about that. It was not a moose. I have never seen a grizzly bear swim that far against the current in that river. Man, that was
awesome.
Wow.
Turn left onto Pacific Creek Road, Wilderness Access Road.
Two Ocean Lake is like 4 miles from here. Wow. We may need to take the bear spray with us this time. This is a lesson in not doing the touristy things.
Riding around and looking for
Wild animals.
Touristy thing.
Well, I don't know, like jumping on the boat and going over there and hiking a hike where 1,000 people are. That to me, that's a touristy thing. This is like a photographer kind of thing, that you're out trying to find where the wildlife are and doing your best to put yourself in a position to get a good photo. And there's got to be a moose out there. Doesn't there have to be a moose out there somewhere? You would think there would be.
Continue on Two Ocean Lake Road for 2 miles.
Wow.
We put it in 4-wheel drive now. Well, that was incredible. Came out here with one thing in mind, to find Grizzly 610. Did not see her cubs, but I had a pretty good vantage point from up on top of the smart cap up there. You can stand on that thing, and it was cool. So we're gonna ride out to the end of the road just to look around, see if there's anything else out here, and then I think we'll call it a night.
As the flowers die in winter, I guess she has to spend that way. Don't buy plastic flowers when I die. Go somewhere, spend it well, live your life.
This was a fantastic thing to do tonight.
If you mourn me, don't mourn for too damn long.
Well, we've had a great time in the Grand Tetons.
It's a beautiful place. We didn't expect as much wildlife as we saw, but that seemed to be the best thing that we did. Well, I don't know. Those mountains.
Yeah, those mountains were pretty spectacular. We didn't have a lot of time here, so there was a lot of things that we wish we would have done.
Yeah.
One of the things I wish we would have done was the multi-purpose bike trail, and maybe some of the hiking trails. We didn't get to do those, but we did get to see everything.
I heard both of those a bunch of times. So, yeah, we originally had 5 nights here, but as you'll learn in the next video, things in life happen, and we needed to cut 3 nights off of our stay here, and that only left us just 2 nights. We were booking, trying to do the everything we could.
Yeah, just try to see everything.
We never sat out at our campsite. We were gone the whole time. We were doing everything. We'll be back. It's a beautiful place.
We'll be back.
We're really glad you're part of our journey. We hope you'll join us next week when we show you what happens when life happens and you're on the road.
That's right.